said this about being okay with having listen, he's drumming it up, a quarterback controversy in Dallas. Listen.
So you'd want that? You'd want that controversy?
Of course I would.
Okay.
Of course that means we'd won. If it comes in there and played as well as Prescott played, Rush played that well over these next games ahead, I'd walk New York to get there.
Do you think he... Warner, when Kurt Warner got hurt, they won 8 straight games. I think it was the year you won the Super Bowl.
Bolger?
Yeah.
Bolger.
What's it?
Bolger.
Ken Bolger? What was his first name?
I think it was Ken Bolger.
Right. He came in.
If not, at least we got half of it
we
right.
got half of it right.
Just say Bolger.
Yeah, I know the last name was certainly Bolger.
Right, Bolger. But I remember, look, Kurt
Warner, but you realize who Kurt Warner replaced.
Yeah, of course. Yes, he got this job the same way through injury.
Because Trent Green got hurt.
Right.
So Trent Green got hurt, then Warner got hurt, then Bolger took over.
Anyway, but the point is, Kurt Warner was MVP, the shiny star of the NFL. Oh, he's the
Mark
best player in the
Bolger.
league. Mark Bolger. Yeah, it was Mark
Where did you
Bolger.
get Ken Bolger from?
I don't know. Kenny Stabler, who knows?
At least I got the last name right. We got half of it.
And also, it was one syllable name. But the point is, Kurt Warner was the guy in the NFL. He was MVP. He's the shiny star, the best offense, best player. He gets hurt. Mark Bolger comes in. No one thought Mark Bolger was Kurt Warner. Won 8 straight. Kurt Warner never got his job back. So to me, that's what Jerry Jones seemed to be saying. Like, yeah, give me a Mark Bolger situation here and make it hard for me. That means we're winning. Why would he say something like that? Like, what other reason would he say that for, Key?
Okay, so we going back to my recipe, right? Never mind the money. Forget about the money that Dak Prescott is earning from Jerry Jones. They were very efficient. He did not turn the football over. The defense was solid and sound.
Cooper Rush, you mean, yep.
Yeah, Cooper Rush.
Yep.
They ran the ball pretty good.
Made some positive plays, too.
Positive
yep.
plays. So and they won, right? So if you continue to keep doing that and you stacking up them W's, and you stacking them up, and you stacking them up, you sit back and you say, this may be better for us than when we get our shiny toy. Now, all of a sudden, we feel we got to throw the ball all over the lot and do all this sort of stuff. That happens in this league. When you look at it, I know it sounds crazy because they paid him all this money. But if they are all of a sudden winning at a high clip.
This is the NFL. It's not like any other sport. Jay, it's not like any other sport.
You start to make these decisions about, well, your toe looks a little larger. Let's get it looked at and see if we could your elbow has flamed. Why don't you relax a couple more weeks? You get that going.
Then all of a sudden, some team wants to give you a first and a second for your starting quarterback, and now you're rolling.
Why are we all so quick to eat the Jerry Jones cheese?
I'm not eating the cheese. I'm just telling you.
When Key says it's not cheese, Jay,
I
it's
hear
real.
you. But, man, to me, like, Jerry Jones is like the Don King of NFL owners. He is the best promoter in the game. He can sell you, like, just water. I'm like, yeah, just drink H2 out of the thin air. Like, just drink it. Like, he can sell it to you. He's a genius at that.
Water to a whale.
And also, like, this is coming off the back of Steve Young the other day saying that Dak Prescott should take more notes from Cooper Rush and how he goes through his progressions. Like, this is what we're doing. But
Steve isn't wrong, Jay. When you look at Cooper Rush again, it's efficient. You're winning.
Dog.
He's doing everything the right way. He's going through his progressions and his reads.
All right, so he's 2-0 as a starter, Key, right?
That's fine.
Okay. So we're doing all this, and I get it. He had one game. You got to show me a hell of a lot more for me to come to the conclusion.
How did Dak Prescott get his job? Dak Prescott was a fourth-round pick. Romo got hurt. Yeah. We watched Dak. We said,
are you making a case
for
Cooper Rush that you think Cooper Rush is going to get Dak Prescott's job?
No, what I'm saying is this. What Key just outlined is a real thing. The NFL is the only sport. It's the only sport where you might be the best player in the league, but if you get hurt and the dude replaces you and the team's winning and functioning better, all of a sudden you might not be on the team anymore.
Then fine, I want to hear
Real
one
thing.
of you two forecast that Cooper Rush is going to land this job when it's all done.
But that's
it's
not
great
what
to,
we're
it's
saying,
great to,
Jay.
I know, but
you're
but
trying to put us.
no, I'm
too
getting
early to say
hyped.
it.
But what I'm saying, you're painting this picture about, this
No.
has happened before, but
No.
now you're telling me you're not sure it's going to happen with Cooper Rush.
I'm not painting the picture. All I'm doing is responding to what Jerry Jones said. And if you're sitting at 1-1 and you're going up against the Giants, all of a sudden you're 2-1. Okay, I don't even have the schedule in front of me, but
I'll pull it up.
Get the schedule in front of me in a minute. But you're 1-1. You're going into Giants on a Monday night. You go in there and Cooper Rush plays well, and they win the game, and he plays well. Now you're moving on to game 4.
So that's at home versus the Commanders.
Okay, so now you win the
Winnable.
Commanders game. That's winnable
All
at
division
home.
games.
Okay.
Yep.
And then
you
got
look good.
Then you got at Rams, at Eagles.
And you go
Split
and you,
those.
No, I'm not gonna give you the split. I'm gonna
So
give
wait.
you a different scenario.
So even if
You go. Wait, let me finish though,
Okay.
Jay. You go and you beat the Rams. Okay, and now the test is the Eagles. And fly, Eagle, fly. Dak Prescott is supposed to come back, and then all of a sudden, they beat the Eagles.
Micah Parsons with the
Sack,
with the
strip,
sack
fumble,
strip,
scoop, and
100%
score.
to the house. Yep.
Now
Yep.
the newspapers and all the people start to say, "Well, wait a minute, hold on."
And you have Jerry's just saying he's not even saying he has the job. He's saying now you have a quarterback controversy.
But you
because
wouldn't have a
he
quarterback
look,
controversy.
if Cooper Rush does that, you want a quarterback competition because that means we winning some damn games.
I get the translation of Jerry Jones's vernacular. I understand it.
Jerry Germs.
So if you
Jerry
get
Germs.
it and
Yeah,
you
that's-
understand it,
Look, that was a Freudian
Jay,
slip.
if you get it and you understand it, why are you trying to communicate it the different way?
He's
with
got
me
his
and Max?
arms crossed. He's doing the max.
I'm
He's
not.
got his arms crossed.
I'm not. It's just Jerry Jones is the promoter. He always promotes stuff.
That's not promoting. He's telling you. He's saying if
Now the
Cooper
voice is
Rush
about to
is
go up.
winning,
Hold
on.
Cooper Rush is playing
Just
well,
went up.
we're winning. It creates a quarterback controversy because that's what people are going to say.
Keyshawn, this dude over the last 2 weeks has talked about, I don't know, maybe optimistically, maybe it'll be 2 weeks. Probably won't be 2 weeks. So I'm just gonna, maybe 2 weeks. I talk to doctors, but I'm not a doctor. Come on.
But how is
Hey,
that
he might, but
promoting
he saw he
anything?
got new evidence, and now he's thinking, what if we have a little Mark Bulger? Understand, Dak Prescott today.
Man, Mark Bulger, Dak Prescott took over for Tony Romo. Tony Romo was ready. Tony Romo was ready to play.
Yep.
And ready to come back. You
And
know what the
everyone's
Cowboys
like,
said? Cowboys like,
we like the way this looks.
So-
This
so-
looks
all right,
pretty
so-
good.
get some more ice for a couple more
Hey,
weeks.
hold on,
Key,
Jay.
give me the probability
Dak
that
Prescott.
you think Cooper Rush is going to be in that position that you just so beautifully articulated.
about that.
I
He's-
don't think,
no, time out. Let him.
in all honesty, I don't think they're going to beat the Rams,
Okay.
and I don't think they're going to beat the Eagles.
Okay.
But
There we go.
Thank
Not
you.
beat the Giants.
But I also never thought that I would be working at ESPN as long as I've been working at ESPN. So things do happen.
This
They
is
do
what I'll
happen.
say, Jay. Kurt Warner, when he got hurt and Mark Bulger took over, had a higher position in the league than Dak Prescott has right now. Was more untouchable than Dak Prescott is right now. And yet they won 8 straight with the backup guy, never played quarterback for the team again.